Hi everyone, this is your second update today on the 5-minute Chelsea news. All the updates that have appeared this afternoon, with Reece James getting battered on FIFA. Let's get cracking. So to the Sky Sports featured FIFA Premier League tournament that's going on with one player from each club in the Premier League on FIFA 2020. And I can't show the Chelsea official stuff on my channel, so I had to pull a tweet from earlier today, and Reece James got beat 8-0 by Andre Gomes from Everton in the E-Premier League Invitational, and it was a masterclass, you have to say. Reece James didn't really do that well, and you can see in the image that you can see on Twitter there that he's sort of doing his best to hide. An update on when the Premier League could be likely to return. It's been reported that the Premier League managers have told their players to prepare to come back on May the 9th as teams bid to complete the season after the coronavirus shutdown. At the moment, they're still looking to play all the games in the season. I guess we just have to wait and see what happens, but it's going to take a period of time for the players to get fit. They're going to have to do another pre-season, which is going to be at least a month before they're fit. So here's an article on TalkSport, and it comes from Laura Woods' breakfast show this morning, which also featured Darren Bent. And Darren Bent said this: Didier Drogba, a better striker than Sergio Aguero. And he makes a very good point, labelling him as a better goal scorer. As we all know, Aguero, hot shot. Aguero's come up with plenty of goals and unfortunately always seems to score against Chelsea. This all comes from Wayne Rooney, who sparked a debate by describing himself as never been what he calls a natural goal scorer. So it's gone to debate as to who was. Darren Bent said this: natural goal scorers gamble on where the ball lands in the box. You could take a chance and you put it away. Rooney didn't do that, although he could just score from anywhere. Harry Kane's a natural goal scorer. Didier Drogba, oh Didier. I'm telling you now, I know people speak about Sergio Aguero and how good he is, but in my opinion, Didier Drogba was better. You look at his record in finals and important goals, it's crazy. You think back about important goals, Aguero scored, you think back to the Aguero one when they won the league last minute against QPR. But you look at the cup finals Drogba carried Chelsea through. He was amazing. He was one of my all-time favourite players. He was massive and terrorised Arsenal every time he played against them. As Chelsea fans, what do we realistically think? Didier Drogba better than Sergio Aguero? Of course he is. Talking of transfers and goal scorers in particular, Chelsea to make cheeky transfer bid for Arsenal striker Pierre Emerick Aubameyang as Lampard looks to land a new striker. And this is gathering momentum with all sorts of speculation going around. Could you see Aubameyang at Chelsea next season? If Arsenal do not qualify for the Champions League, however that's going to turn out to be with what happens at the end of the season, will Aubameyang look to move? His contract finishes the end of next season and he's 31. I think we should make the move. So to Philippe Coutinho and Sky Sports. Chelsea offered chance to sign the Brazilian by Barcelona. This was one of the main content on my channel yesterday, and it's beginning to gather real momentum now with odds being slashed with the bookies. It's believed that the loan move for a season is going to be favoured with a potential to buy at the end of that year. Let's not forget, Coutinho signed for Barcelona 3 years ago from Liverpool for 145 million. At Liverpool, 152 Premier League games, 41 goals and 35 assists, creating 301 chances. That's 2 a game. Bayern Munich this season, 22 Bundesliga games, 8 goals and 7 assists, 30 chances created. There is little doubt Coutinho is a magician. However, one pundit in particular has reacted to the news that Chelsea were offered Coutinho. Gary Lineker reacts to nonsense rumours, and he said this on social media: "This nonsense always makes me laugh. If a club wants to sell a player, they hardly limit it to a few clubs of their choosing. Hi there, Mr. Abramovich, we want to sell you Coutinho, and we don't want him to go anywhere but Chelsea. How considerate, we'll take him." Mocking the report from Sky. And there's more negativity regarding the Coutinho move, and this comes from an ex-Chelsea legend who claims that Frank Lampard could be sacked if he makes that transfer, with the report stating that he believes that he could put his job at risk if he signs him. And this is opinion of Alan Hudson, the ex-Chelsea legend from the 70s, and he claims that he's gone right off the boil since he's left Liverpool. Hudson said this: "I think there's been something wrong with him since leaving Liverpool, where he was sensational. The questions far outweigh the answers, and for me his form has been in decline, similar to Alexis Sanchez after he left Arsenal. Frank's job depends on his next big signing because of him bringing through a lot of kids, and I think Frank will give him a wide berth. What do you think? Do you agree with Hudson? Would you give him a wide berth and look at somebody else? Bearing in mind Jadon Sancho's more or less a done deal to Man United? That's it from me on this evening's 5-minute Chelsea news update. Make sure you smash that like button for me, then subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications if you haven't done so already. And make sure you check out the other videos linked here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Have a good evening. See you all tomorrow.